サバン症候群という言葉を知っているか？
何？サバンナ？
サバンシンドローム、脳の機能不全に伴う症状の一つだ。
Oh.
記憶力や計算能力、状況把握能力が常人に比べて異様に高くなる。
ない。フラグメントがどこにもない。
特に暴走している様子もないし、ここには何もないよ。
そんなはずない。まだ探してないところがあるんだよ。ほら、あっちの方とか。
ひなちゃん、ひなちゃんだって分かってるはずだよ。ここには本当に何もない。確かに今日君と過ごした時間はとても興味深いものだった。そう、今までになく。これが悲しい、これが苦しい、そして君と一緒に紡いだ記憶。ああ、そうか、これが楽しいという感情か。これって
どうしたの？
感じない？エリッチから感情が溢れてくる。間違いないよ。フラグメントが出現してる。こんなこと。
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Blue Reflection, where last time we went through the Yuri intermission, which is the last intermission of the game. From here on, it's just main story chapters, which I am pretty sure every bit of, when you look at the trophy progress and you see the number of how people collected them, they are a few, it's like, I think it goes like to 39 is like after the Yuri story quest. So it goes from 39 down to the final chapter, which is at 33 like percent, obtained. So like shit's gonna be real. We're gonna be speed running the game at this point, basically. So this episode is gonna be all about Yuri, and then I think in the next episode, I think I'll try to see if we can actually get into the final Bond events, because we have all the characters, and unless Mal's gonna join us, I don't know. There's so much I can't yet explain. Yuri, what are you up to? Ah, it's you. You remember how recognizing that I had fragments allowed me to form a fragment, yes? I still don't fully understand those feelings. In fact, the more I think about them, the more I recognize my ignorance. Honestly, I don't think anyone fully understands their feelings. When lots of feelings mix together, it's hard to tell how you feel, and knowing isn't necessarily enough to control them. That's unsatisfactory. Emotions are a worldly phenomenon and, by extension, should be understandable. The brain generates new responses based on past stimuli. So, if I can allow certain emotions to manifest... Yuri? It may be a good idea to research neuroscience, neuroscience to better understand human emotions. Hold on for a second. Research may be important, but it will only give you a clinical explanation. There has to be a better way to understand how emotions like joy and sorrow actually feel. There may be truth to that. Besides, my superior research somewhat limits my time to delve into other fields. That makes sense. Still, understanding my own emotions seems more difficult than any field of study. I've never thought about it that seriously before, but now that you mention it... By the way, you were gathering fragments, right? They could also be considered masses of powerful emotions, which would mean that you already know how to understand emotions, be they your own and others, correct? You think so? Stabilizing fragments is mostly just intuition. If I can learn your methods, I may be able to understand my own emotions on a deeper level. It would make my fragment even more stable, which would, in turn, benefit you. Methods to understand emotions, huh? Fuck you, they were both good options. How about just having fun with everyone? If everyone around you is having fun, you might too. Fun. Fun, you say? I hardly relate to people in my private life. This fun sounds even more difficult than understanding emotions. You got a point. Well, first you just have to talk about all kinds of things and get to know people. You can go have fun after that. Understood. I'll start by researching topics of subject interests, then gradually increase conversational frequency. It doesn't have to be calculated. I just heard my arm pop because I was stretching. I don't even know what I'm trying to put into right. What even is the one she just gave us? Increase the trait. Okay. So it's a blue. It can only go in blue. Alrighty then.
おや
There you are. Make yourself at home. If you wish, I can make you some tea in a beaker. What do you want to do today? I'd like to examine the sandy beach for a change. Such places tend to be ripe with discoveries. Sure, let's look around. Whoa! That was a sizable wave. Yeah, it caught us off guard too. It feels as though each wave is an attack. That means we have to examine everything and get to the bottom of this. A fun day with Yuri. Asleep.
もう寝よう
Oh, we're not done yet. We got a lot to do to make friends.
Oi.
Invite. Time to get down to the actual business. Let me drink some water again. Yuri, what has you so glum? I'm not so glum as much as baffled by the concept of an amusement park. What do you mean? These machines are both terrifying and tremendous. Why would someone deliberately scare themselves by riding them? That's the fun part. And perhaps something I will never understand.
Sleep. Oh yeah.
Here we are. This is the shrine. Are you okay? I'm aware that I asked you to take me here, but I didn't think it was this far. But this is very close to our school. Yuri, are you getting enough exercise? It's not that I'm doing too little exercise, but that everyone else is doing too much. Sure, wanna give praying a try? First, you look up to the Torii gate there and make a vow. Then you walk through it, and you follow the pathway. Just be careful not to walk in the center. What is wrong with the center? Only gods can walk on the center of the pathway or something. You have to behave a certain way too. Watch me. I see. These sorts of formal rituals are rather complicated. Still. I enjoy this air of serenity here. It feels like it's permeating my brain, awakening my consciousness. You're right. Shrines like these do have a particular atmosphere to them. I agree. maybe it's not too bad to go outside and get fresh air once in a while. I look forward to our next outing. Sure, anytime. So you know what? I don't care. I got my trophy. You will not waste my time any longer. It's raining. Hold up. There you go.
おや
This is it! Everyone's talking about this movie! The Deep Encounter. I see. A sci-fi film about people left behind on an unexplored planet. I'm not interested in movies based on fiction. Hey now, at least give it a chance. It's good to try new things. Unless you want to see Red Flames GT. The Deep Encounter it is. That was really good! The ending really got me thinking. Even in our darkest hour, there's still hope. There's still a future. No, there's something more important than that. Huh? In the movie, they were talking about a black hole and a wormhole, but first of all, and before that, there's no way they could have derived the solution from just an acceleration equation. Furthermore, it's hard to believe that such a rank amateur world. Yuri? Of course, we need to start over and reevaluate that initial equation. Yuri! However, what's the point of making a hypothesis atop the foundation of another hypothesis? Yeah, she's not listening. But I guess if she's got some enjoyment out of it, that's a good thing. Look, up the hill, there's the ancient tomb. Old graves like this tend to be pretty big, like the pyramids in Egypt. In ancient times, the size of a grave reflected the reach of one's power. Kind of ludicrous, if you ask me. But the evaluation of the funeral ceremony due to cultural or generational transitions is rather interesting, though. Perhaps we could take some measurements here to further research the subject. Hold on, don't you need permission for that? I mean, we are in a public park. Ah, in the modern world, barriers stand in the way of intellectual satisfaction. Perhaps the ancients were freer. Wow, that's kind of a romantic way to look at things. I feel like we were born in the pre-internet era. If we were, we would die within a week, without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
I never imagined we'd go to karaoke together, Yuri. I've heard that among the youth of this country, it's a well-established communication tool. I want to experience the psychological effect of listening to each other's songs. Why not? You start by searching for the song you'd like, then press enter. Why? I don't understand. How is this score determined? Oh, I guess you might not be much of a singer. It's actually my first time seeing a score this low. Wait, this has to be scoring error. I request a retrial. I mean, sure, but let me use your microphone. Volume, reverb bubble, all clear. Let's see how this goes. Why? This is even worse than the last. You know, Yuri, nah, nobody is good at everything. Besides, it looked like you were having fun. That may be true. I don't often sing by myself. Then I think it's fine. We're not professional singers or anything. As long as we have fun, it's okay. I see. I'm glad to hear you say that. but I refuse to leave without getting a high score. Let me keep going, just a little longer. Well, I want to sing too. Water.
もう寝よう。
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong, Yuri? You've looked concerned ever since we left the convenience store. Sorry, I'm simply lost in my thoughts. What thoughts? To be perfectly honest, that was my first time going to a convenience store. What? You've seriously never been before? That is correct. Is that odd? It actually really is. You're probably the only high school girl in the country who'd never been to a convenience store. What? You can't be serious. I have to think this over. I don't think that's anything to really think over. But more importantly, what had you looking so concerned? That's right. I was simply amazed by their expensive and varied stock. They have rice balls, pastries, ice cream, and snacks. More hot and cold drinks than I could count. There's a public restroom as well, and it's open 24 hours. Well, I guess that is pretty impressive, especially when you're not used to them. Exactly. So I was regretting not having gone to one until now. I see. Well, I'm glad I was able to introduce you. I'm very grateful for you. You're welcome.
もう寝よう。
おや。
Ugh, am I ever going to catch anything with this crane? Yuri, why don't you give it a try? You know that I don't have much interest in games. Come on, just give it a look. See? That teddy bear over there is cute, right? If I must. You can do it! Oh no! I guess it's difficult even for you. I've got the hang of it now. Huh? Give me another 100 yen coin. And, like so. No way! You've got one on your first try! And this one is next. What? And then this one. And I can get that one now. Yuri! There's another. I guess that's enough for now. Enough? How are we supposed to take all these home? It was simple. All I had to do was figure out the motion and strength of the arm. No, that is amazing, but that's not the issue here. Ugh. Oh god. The Last of Us Season 2 has officially released a trailer. It means it's close to airing. I can't wait for people to hate on that.
Oh yeah.
Which must mean the internet's working fine now. Yep, let's see. Get my accuracy. Oh my god. Yeah, literally each chapter after chapter 7 all gets completed within like 5% of each other, literally. And not like a whole. I'm not talking about like it goes from. Look, things get really fast, is what I'm trying to tell you. Anyway, keep inviting. Oh, this watch is really beautiful. I love it. I don't love that price tag, though. I can't afford that. There must be a reason to why this is so expensive. This appears to be an authentic Swiss watch. Its tiny body hides an unbelievable number of gears. each precisely tooled by hand. Though they may be made with the same stainless steel, the craftsman's passion toward quality makes a huge difference. I see, but expensive is expensive. Do you want it? If you're that interested. Whoa, are you offering to buy me this? I can't make you do that. I have found a part-time job on the internet that pays quite well, I'll have you know. That sounds kind of fishy. I'll pass. Have you ever been to a general store, Yuri? Don't be absurd. You almost sound proud of that. Something about this place is very uncomfortable to me. Huh? It's too bright, and there are many people inside, and somehow everyone seems like they are having fun. And that makes you uncomfortable. What is this thing? It's a screen protector for smartphones. They also have lots of smartphone cases. I see. Remarkably specific for a general store. Oh, what is this? I think it's an ear pick. You use it like this. Oh, interesting. Now all we need is some groceries to live in here. That's...
おや
Yuri, are you okay with this kind of thing? Are you telling me this could be dangerous? Given that it's an attraction for children, I assumed it would be safe. Well, it is safe, but you still might get scared. I do not understand why people would choose to experience fear in a controlled environment. Okay, let's get going. No more talking. Eek. Ah! No! That... that was terrifying. Was it? I was caught up in studying the exact timing of your screams. You're really good with this kind of stuff. I wouldn't necessarily say that. In fact, I'd say your tolerance for the supernatural exceeds my own. You didn't bat an eye at the plasma floating between the lanterns, similarly at the exit. Hold on, what on earth did you see? I guess it's not surprising that when Hinako usually is the one who's brave in the scary situation, and when you have the emotionless girl standing next to Hinako, Hinako had to pull out all of her emotions. Because Hinako is usually just like, oh shit, well that happened. Oh, this handbag is so cute. Oh, I love it. I don't... What? Huh? Wait a minute. Deja vu? This gives me a sense of deja vu. There's always a reason expensive goods command their high prices. Though at a glance, I do not understand why this one is so expensive. Could it be due to high quality materials or craftsmanship? I'd assume it's due to the manufacturer's name. Bags with brand logos are way more expensive than ones without. I don't understand. It's not as if any two handbags perform different functions. It's like a seal of quality or something. Besides, lots of people just want to show off that they're wearing something from a big brand. Completely nonsensical. Sleep.
おや
What? Already? You're kidding me. We can't even fucking... Okay, so if we can't even finish Yuri's thing, then... we probably can't even finish anybody else's thing yet. What the fuck? I had a good time today. You have my thanks. No thanks necessary. I had fun too. Well, I would be glad if you invited me again. Of course. The timing of this stuff is kind of getting on my nerves. I can't even try to just finish one of these within a second, but all these are going to be is run around and pick up the item. School store, eh? I don't even know what the point of that was.
やだよ
I don't know what your problem is. Just let me into your head so I can get shit done.
どうしたの
What the fuck is wrong with this chick?
行くよ ありがとう
Damn, bro. Yuri just said, I'm gonna leave people to deal with their shit on their own.
そんな
Well, this girl has the Doki Doki Literature Club going on, and better not gently open her door.
'Cause every night I will sing